Welcome to our channel where we explore the extraordinary lives of remarkable individuals. Today, we delve into the fascinating biography of one of football's most talented players, Pele. From his early days in Brazil to his stellar career on the global stage. Join us in unraveling the remarkable story of this football legend. Edson Arantes do Nascimento, born on October 23, 1940, in Minas Gerais, Brazil, is widely known throughout the world by the name Pele. His father, João Ramos do Nascimento, also played professional football, but his career was not successful. Pele's family couldn't even afford to buy him a soccer ball. So he would stuff socks and shape them into a ball to play with, nurturing his love for the sport. Under the guidance of his father and a former national team player named Waldemar de Brito, Pele began to develop as a player with the Bauru Athletic Club's youth team. Coach de Brito recognized his potential and suggested he try out for Santos FC. The team's leadership agreed with de Brito's assessment and signed Pele in June 1956. Just 3 months later, Pele scored a goal in his first match. Though few knew it at the time, this foreshadowed the success that would come in the rest of Pele's professional career. Only a year later, Pele topped the scoring charts in the tournament. His performances at the age of 17 drew the attention of the Brazilian national team. In 1958, he, along with Santos FC, won their first Paulista championship, and he was also the top scorer with 58 goals. By 1960, he had helped his team regain the Campeonato Paulista title, along with victories by his Santos FC team in the prestigious Copa Libertadores, the most prestigious club competition in South America. In the subsequent years, he produced some of his best performances, defending the Campeonato Brasileiro title, winning the Taça Brazil, and triumphing in the 1962 Intercontinental Cup against Benfica, reaching the semi-finals of the 1963 Copa Libertadores, and more. In his first appearance on the world stage, he scored crucial goals in both the semi-final and final of the 1958 World Cup to bring home the championship for Brazil. At this point, he had achieved superhero status in Brazil and became a familiar name worldwide. The Brazilian government honored him as the national treasure, elevating his status in his homeland. After winning the 1958 World Cup, Brazil, along with Pele, continued to triumph at the 1962 World Cup. However, in 1966, Brazil was eliminated in the group stage when Pele suffered an injury and couldn't play to his full potential. In the lead-up to the 1970 World Cup, Pele played exceptionally well for Santos FC, scoring 64 goals in the 1964 season and 101 goals the following year. In 1970, at the age of 29, Pele was believed to have decided to retire from international football while at the peak of his career. However, he was ultimately persuaded to play one final World Cup for Brazil in Mexico, with what is considered one of the greatest World Cup teams in history. Pele contributed to Brazil's championship with goals and important assists, earning him the Golden Ball Award for his outstanding performance as he was directly involved in 53% of the team's goals. Pele continued to represent the Brazil national team for about another year, ultimately retiring in 1971 after a match against Yugoslavia. By 1974, he also bid farewell to Santos FC. After leaving Brazil, Pele agreed to play for the New York Cosmos in 1975. Despite being in the twilight of his career, Pele scored 37 goals in 64 matches, helping the team secure 2 championships and attracting North American audiences to soccer. He permanently retired after a friendly match between New York Cosmos and Santos. Upon his retirement in 1977, Pele had accumulated a series of seemingly unbreakable records. He scored a total of 1,283 goals in 1,363 matches, becoming the top scorer in the history of the Brazil national team in FIFA. Equally impressive, Pele recorded 92 hat-tricks in his career. He also held the record for the most FIFA World Cup titles won by an individual, with 3 championships. Pele was the youngest player to score a hat-trick and the youngest player to score in a World Cup final. In his retirement, Pele continued to be involved in various campaigns for purposes such as hunger alleviation, poverty reduction, anti-corruption, and environmental protection. He was also knighted as an honorary title, served as the Minister of Sports in Brazil. and acted as a goodwill ambassador for UNICEF. Of course, Pele always remained active in promoting activities worldwide, including FIFA and Olympic events. FIFA honored him, along with the late legend Diego Maradona, as the two greatest players of the 20th century. Pele also received this honor from the International Federation of Football History and Statistics. The International Olympic Committee named him the Athlete of the Century, while Time magazine recognized him as one of the 100 most important people of the 20th century. Despite his immense wealth and a stellar football career, Pele's personal life was quite complex and not without controversy. The Brazilian legend was married 3 times, had 2 extramarital affairs, and fathered several children out of wedlock. Pele's first wife was Rosemary dos Reis Cholbe, whom he married in 1966. They had 2 daughters and a son together. In 1982, after 16 years of marriage, Pele divorced his first wife due to an extramarital affair with Xuxa Meneghel. At the time, the public was outraged because Xuxa was only 17 years old. In 1994, Pele married his second wife, a psychologist and singer named Asiria Lemos Seixas. They had twins, Joshua and Celeste, through fertility treatments. In 2008, Pele's family once again fell apart due to another extramarital affair. In 2016, at the age of 73, Pele surprised everyone by announcing his intention to get married again. His third wife was Marcia Aoki, 41 years old. They had been dating since 2010 and officially became husband and wife in 2016. On December 29, 2022, the Brazilian soccer legend Pele passed away at the age of 82 after a battle with colon cancer. And there you have it, the extraordinary life and incomparable career of Pele, the king of football. A global icon, and a timeless source of inspiration. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through the biography of Pele. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories.